So what you're looking at here is my Red Cat Gen 8 PAT chassis. Now on this chassis, I had the what I called my farm truck, Jethro's farm truck. So anyway, that was a build that I had. That was my first build that I ever did, and it was a scratch built body. So I bought the Scx10II with the plan of putting a body that I've always wanted. I don't want to say what it was because it's still a surprise. But the body that I want to put on there was a 324 millimeter wheelbase body. And for some reason, I made a mistake with the Scx10II. It said that it had adjustable wheelbase in the sense that you could add links and make it long, adjustable, different size wheelbase. But what happened is it's actually smaller. It's I want to say, I think it was either 11.6, 11.4, a 12-inch wheelbase and a 12.3-inch wheelbase. So it was actually smaller wheelbase rather than going from 313 to like what some of the chassis are now, are 313 to 334, which that's what the Red Cat is. The Red Cat can go from 313 to 334 wheelbase. So I needed this chassis. And so like I said, I made a mistake with the Scx10II. I'm not going to bash it other than to say it's not really a comparison to me to the Red Cat. So this has the bigger chassis, plus it has the portal axles and the motor up front with the transfer case. It will hold this 550 can motor. I've been buying these for a while now. It's a, let's see if I can get it real close, Apex 550 27 turn. I've had such good luck with them. I've got 6 of them now. They're $17, and like I said, I haven't had any issues with this motor. So I just keep buying them if I'm having good luck with them, right? So the Scx10 did not work out for what I wanted. Plus, this one has the 1080 ESC. It has the aluminum shocks, which are stock, and so are the portal axles, stock. And then, of course, the transfer case allows for this to be gutted out, okay? Relocate the electronics. You can gut this out, and you can get a full interior. That's why I like the Gen 8 the best, because with the transfer case there, you can actually get a nice full interior, which is what I did with my Jeep. I put it on a Gen 8, and it's got a full interior now. So, let me try to shorten this up for you. So I took my Jethro's truck off of here, and I'm going to save this for the new body that I've got coming in next month. They said anywhere between 3 and 6 weeks. Okay, so I got a new body coming for it. So let me show you what wound up happening with the Scx10II chassis and Jethro's truck. I'm getting it. All right, guys. So there is, let me adjust this a little. There is my Jethro's truck now. So now this truck sits on my Scx10II chassis. It is a shorter wheelbase. It's the 12.3. It used to be 334 on the Red Cat. But I shortened it up, so that means I had to modify everything in the back. But it's got gigantic 2.2 tires. These are the old BF Goodrich tires that were on my Wraith like 4 years ago. So I used them for my truck here. Let me turn it around. I put a new grill on it and a new bumper. And I put in some little lights inside that grill there. So I did, I figured as long as I'm moving it over, I might as well update it a little bit. So I have a new bar that goes across the top for lighting. This light set was from my traction founder. When I put the LED lights on the traction founder, I put this old plastic one up here. It's got these ugly mirrors, gaudy, ugly mirrors that I put on there. They're huge, but I'm actually digging it, guys. See the mirror? They're big, but they're adjustable. I've got my 2 drivers. I've got a gas and water. Got my puppies on there, a couple German Shepherds. I made this plate here in the back. It's just some tin that I cut up. And I didn't paint it because I wanted it to look a little bit rough and beat up and weathered. So yeah, so there's my new Jethro's Scx10II. Let me see if I get the camera off here. I'll get a little closer and then I'll be done. All right, guys, so let's get a little close up and then we'll be done. So there's my 2 drivers. A couple of WW wrestlers that I've had for some time. This mirror is, this window, I should have cleaned the window up. I made this out of a PVC pipe. Just heated it up and softened it up so that I could shape it the shape I wanted. I think it was a 4-inch pipe. I cut it in half. And I made that. This body, like I said, is 100% made by hand. And I'm sure you can tell. I mean, it's not beautiful. It's one of those things where you go, it's so ugly, it's beautiful. That's what I always say anyway. But one of the things I love about working on this truck now is I put a pivot here onto this aluminum, because this body is all aluminum structure with Comatex on the outside. So this is all Comatex, PVC. Comatex is like a PVC too, but it comes in sheets. And then I always do the aluminum structure first and then put the Comatex over the top. So let me I made these pipes. These are aluminum. But what I wanted to show you is the last thing is that it's very easy to work on now. There's the Scx10 with the battery tray up front. So it worked out better on this build. And like I said, I won't bash the Scx10II because it does serve a purpose. But I kind of wish like on the Red Cat chassis, it comes with aluminum shocks. I'm surprised that the Scx10II is $50 more, and it doesn't come with aluminum. It's all full plastic shocks. That kind of peeved me a little bit. Yeah. Anyway, like I said, I'm not here to. I don't want to bash the Scx10II. A lot of guys like it. A lot of guys have bought it over the years, and I actually like the Scx10I better. It was like they could have gone from the Scx10I to the Scx10III and just thrown out the Scx10II. I'm not a fan of that whole engineering and design. It is a 4-link setup. I got rid of the panhard bar, mainly because I was having issues with my servo and servo horn hitting the panhard bar holder right there. I don't know if you could see it. I had to cut a little piece right there so that when this swings, it doesn't hit the panhard bar. And then this angle was too steep, so I added a spacer. What else? So that's it. Sorry for the long videos. I usually try to keep all my videos under 5 minutes. But this little project took a little extra, and so just wanted to share where I'm at. I'm pretty happy with it. I haven't done a test run on it yet. We've been at around 108, 109 degrees outside, so I'm going to wait a little bit. And goodbye to my two boys. You guys know me. I like my dogs. Take care. XD40 Lou out.